Hi everyone, welcome back to the BCP Rail channel. And now we are looking at Simrail on the Xbox Series X. Yep, I still have an Xbox. Um, Simrail, it's not a title I'm very familiar with. I know it's majorly Polish. So we got. Oh, I'm so sorry, but I'm going to butcher these. I apologise. Katowice to Warsaw. Katowice to. I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that. Katowice to. I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that. And Krakow to Tunnel. Yes. Be careful with that one. I don't want to. In that case, let's try. Let's try this thing. I have a fucking clue. Tutorials. I don't even know if there is any tutorials, to be honest. Right, I'm gonna. Oh, so that's how you open the doors.
Today you will drive passenger train from Katowice to Zawiercie. Begin with checking the radio connectivity with a dispatcher.
How do I get in? Like that. It's a bit janky. Textures are shit. Textures are not good at all. How do I turn it on? That's what he said. Is there a battery thingy? Are you the battery? No. Oh, there's a bit of screen tear in there. Let's just press every button and hope for the best. Switch. Lights, wiper, fire. These do nothing at this moment. That's horn. If you want to get horny. None of this is what I need. Answers on postcards, please. Sweet. This is a great start, isn't it? Is there something that opens? Do I have to like mess with something like this? Oh, I'm just gonna sit down. Controls. And on battery. See, when in doubt, just use that, I guess. Is that main switch? I don't know what any of this means. photograph. Right, I want to lower lights. Get that radio on.
Katowice to 4614, radio check.
This is Katowice. I read you loud and clear.
Katowice 4614 is ready.
Thank you. Wait for signal.
Yes, boss. Sweet. Get that cruise control on. That. Okay then. What have I done wrong here then? I'm so confused. Doesn't take much. Why is this showing me a big error? I'll press on any of that. I don't know why it's showing me an error. That's not even working. This is a great start. I've got no idea. Why isn't this working? Any answers on postcards, people? Right, let's do the tutorials because I've got no idea. First impressions, graphically, it could be better. Yes, it's just come out. I am aware of that. It has just come out. But, you know, if you compare it to the likes of Train Sim World, where the graphics are actually good-ish, depending on if you got issues with your textures. Right. Wait until it kind of like slows down when trying to get. That's annoying. I'm trying to get to the main menu, but it's kind of buggered itself. Oh my god! What the hell? Tutorials. That's what I want to learn how to do. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely curry.
Today you will run passenger train 4665 on the section Dąbrowa Górnicza-Ząbkowice-Będzin. You will use the 22 WE EMU to operate it.
No DMUs. It's not very scenic.
First we have to start by preparing the train. Walk towards the train and leave the cover panel next to the entrance doors.
This one.
Great. Now switch on the battery
Oh!
and then close the cover. It's time to enter the cabin. Use the 1 key or press on the door to enter the passenger section.
Yeah, we'll do it properly. That's quite cool. It's got PIS. Textures are bad, man.
Now, turn on the radio telephone. It will allow you to communicate with the dispatcher during the entire journey. Activate the cabin by turning the switch clockwise to the first position.
Oh!
Use the button or a spacebar on the keyboard to deactivate the CA/SHP security system. These systems will regularly check your alertness while driving. Our vehicle is powered by electricity from overhead contact line system, so it's necessary to lift the pantograph. Now, close the quick circuit breaker. Wait for a quick circuit breaker to close, and also wait for the converter and compressor to start.
Oh!
The correct operation of these devices is necessary, for example, to survive the braking system of a train. Now, set the forward direction.
Now I know where I was going wrong.
Turn the headlights to the drive position. Move the brake lever to the drive position. Hold down the main brake line button. Now we need to release the parking brake.
What's that look like?
Use the call button on your radio telephone to confirm the readiness to the train dispatcher.
Ząbkowice, 4065 ready to approach the platforms.
Wait for a white light to appear on the semaphore that will allow you to drive towards the platform.
4065 to approach the platform.
Push the throttle forward to accelerate. You can use the passkey on an ampere. Control the throttle not to exceed 25 km per hour speed limit.
Doing it! It's working! It's working! It's working! Or whatever Anakin Skywalker said in Phantom Menace. It's very smooth, I will give it that. It is quite smooth when driving, like the frame rates. Oh. Oh. Well done. Well done, BCP. Let's go on the outside. Oh. It does look rather nice in terms of modelling. I've messed it up now, haven't I? Well done. There we go. That's not what camera wanted. That's not what camera wanted. That's what the camera wanted. Wait.
Move the lever backwards or use the minus key on the numpad to brake.
That
Allow the passengers to open the doors by rotating the switch to the correct side.
That did feel quite smooth.
Wait until the departure time. Close the doors after the train manager is ready, and ride the train according to the timetable. You can see the approximate semaphore indications and upcoming speed limits on the top right corner of the screen. Your speedometer will show you the set power, current speed limit, and current brake power. Your train stops at every station and train stop. Pay close attention to indicators and semaphore. Also, pay attention to dispatcher commands.
Yes, sir. Mein Führer. Oh no, can't say that. Oh, got this back. Wow.
65, ready for departure.
Okay.
Disable the ability to open the doors by turning the switch to the correct position. Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
Here we go. We're going to put cruise control on. Oh, 40. Woohoo! This is pretty decent. I quite like this.
After leaving the station, you can accelerate to the scheduled speed.
Yes, boss. What that scheduled speed is? I don't know. Also, I'm building. Ah! Oh, no, 120 now. This thing gets a mover. Give him a bit of a toot.
You are approaching the stop. Remember that the train needs a long distance to stop. After stopping, give permission to open the doors.
Well, I ain't stopping here, lads. Just gonna have to keep going.
You are approaching the next stop.
Do you know what? Now I've got an idea. Let's move on to something else. Because I made a dog's dinner of that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh man. I want to see Hentis do this next. Well, of course, when it comes out on PlayStation. I mean, because Hentis doesn't have an Xbox. Oh, bugger. I dropped it. I dropped it. I dropped it. Yeah, I don't like how long it takes for like the menus to catch up. I think that needs fixing. That's just fucking weird. Uh, mm, have a look at that one. Looks like an 86. Hopefully it drives like one too. Oh, for whom the bell tolls? Probably me after this one. What the hell? The rolling stock which was designed. Okay.
Welcome to the interregio scenario from Katowice to Warsaw. Prepare for departure, wait for dispatcher call for other train, and then use Z button on radio to begin shunting.
The scenario is loading. Wait for the dispatcher call.
Alright. Sorry, love.
displayed shortly. The track is being cleared for view.
Cheers, bud.
Catalyst KO. Train 41-130 ready to maneuver to platforms from track 12.
41-130 understood. In a moment, the maneuvering course will be given to track 3, which is free. We will be pushing the train.
Received.
Engineer 41-130 to pilot. Please report in.
Engineer 41-130 reporting.
The maneuver sheet is given. We can push back to the platforms on track 3, which is free. Please stop when the locomotive passes the semaphore.
Received.
Cat. Hi. Right. Why? You ain't cleaning the turrets out. You can chuck it fucking. All animals have teeth. Yeah, look like little turrets. You been bit by the cat? Right? So have you been bit by the cat? No. No, neither. Yeah. You don't really bite. No. Yeah. She's a friendly little bugger. Sometimes. That's me though, when I'm behind your car. She's loaded on the top of your bum. Looking down at me. Yeah. And then when she realises she's on her way, she goes on. Oh. Makes me laugh when it's asleep. You go and touch it, it goes. Arr. I think it's crashed. Christ. That was annoying. He crashed. Oh, frozen. It wouldn't let me do no. Right, we're back. Yeah, let's look at this quickly. If I'm any better.
Today you will drive passenger train 4665 on the section Zawiercie, Dąbrowa Górnicza Ząbkowice. You will use the EN57 to operate it. This tutorial will show you how to start and drive the vehicle.
Electrical cabinet. Right, and cabin. Plus.
Enable radio and set desired channel. Rise the pantograph.
Raise.
Wait for the voltage to appear. Acknowledge vigilance system. Enable the circuit breaker.
Enable the circuit breaker.
Enable converter.
Enable converter.
Wait for charging current
Wait for
to
charging
stabilize.
current to stabilize.
Enable compressor.
Enable compressor.
Wait for charging current
Wait for
to
charging
stabilize.
current to stabilize.
Move reverser into forward
Reverser
position.
into forward position.
Walk.
Use the call button on the
Use the
radio
call
to
button
call
on
the
the radio
dispatcher.
to call the dispatcher.
Use the call button on the
Use the
radio
call
to
button
call
on
the
the radio
dispatcher.
to call the dispatcher.
Zawiercie tu 4665 radio check.
4665 radio check.
This is Zawiercie. I read you loud and clear.
Zawiercie 4665 is ready.
4665 is ready.
Thank you. Wait for signal. Wait for signal.
Wait. Oh.
Acknowledge vigilance system.
Knowledge vigilance system.
Awesome.
To sit on the driver's seat, press on it.
Now your coat will smell like wet pussy.
Acknowledge vigilance system. Acknowledge vigilance system.
Let's go switch. Drive through.
Acknowledge vigilance system. Acknowledge vigilance system. Acknowledge vigilance system. Acknowledge Vigilance System. Acknowledge Vigilance System.
Hey! What?
Acknowledge Vigilance System. Acknowledge Vigilance System. Wait for a main tank to fill. Rise the pantograph. Wait for the voltage to appear. Disable compressor. Enable the circuit breaker. Enable converter. Wait for charging current to stabilize. Enable compressor. Wait for a main tank to fill.
Yeah, we get the point of that now. Oh. Last one.
Today you will drive a cargo train pulled by Tie 2 locomotive from Sosnowiec Dańdówka to Sławka. The tutorial will guide you in operation of steam locomotive. You can skip it at any time using Z button. The tutorial will show you how to move a train and give tips about driving steam locomotive. Reverser is used to both setting the direction of motion and how much steam flows to the cylinders. Higher cutoff means more tractive effort and steam consumption and lower economy. Cutoff is a percentage ratio of piston motion when the cylinder is filled with steam. E.g. for 60%, it means that during 60% OD stroke, the steam flows, and during another 40%, the steam expands, using its internal energy. For typical steam engines, minimal cutoff for driving is 20%. Regulator is used to control pressure in valves by reducing a flow of steam. More open regulator, the higher flow of steam. During a drive, the regulator should be fully open in order not to lose an energy of high pressure steam. Regulator allows for smooth flow of steam when starting a train, when full pressure of steam with high cutoff value would cause a wheel slip. Additionally, one can use it when it is needed to reduce tractive effort during a drive with minimal cutoff. During this journey, the fireman will independently take care of the boiler's operating parameters, refilling water and adding coal to the furnace. Your task will be only to drive the locomotive. You can give him your tips. Move your mouse over the boiler pressure gauge, water gauge and firebox door to see possible tips. Engage auxiliary brake, pulling its handle towards you. Move train brake handle into driving or charging position. Release auxiliary brake, pushing its handle forward. Move reverser into full cutoff to front direction. Before every start, one needs to set it like that to have maximal tractive effort, independent from positions of pistons and rods, which can be in dead positions. Open the cylinder cocks to get rid of water from the cylinders. Open regulator a bit and wait for pressure to build in valve.
Solito lascia.
Operate regulator to maintain the pressure in valve below 12 atm. Too much pressure would cause a wheel slip.
Oh, what a beautiful steam logo.
Close the cylinder cocks to save steam and increase tractive effort.
Shut the cocks.
Reduce cutoff below 50% to go into normal operating range. Open regulator a bit. Maintain cutoff between 20% and 50%. If the tractive effort is still too high, decrease or close regulator.
Oh. That looks nice.
You are close to permitted speed. Be ready to close the regulator. You are close to permitted speed. Be ready to close the regulator.
Closed it. I've closed it. Sure.
Open regulator a bit. You are close to permitted speed. Be ready to close the regulator.
Beautiful thing, isn't it? Oh, I'm in the wrong radio channel. What? Stick back down. 3.5 forward, haven't we?
Open regulator a bit. Steam consumption is too high. Decrease position reverser or regulator. You are close to permitted speed. Be ready to close the regulator. You are close to permitted speed. Be ready to close the regulator. You are close to permitted speed. Be ready to close the regulator. You drive faster than permitted speed. Close regulator to 0. You are close to permitted speed. Be ready to close the regulator. Open regulator a bit. Close regulator to 0. Open regulator a bit. Consumption is too high. Decrease position reverser or regulator. Steam consumption is too high. Decrease position reverser or regulator. You are close to permitted speed. Be ready to close the regulator. You are close to permitted speed. Be ready to close the regulator. Open regulator a bit. Consumption is too high. Decrease position reverser or regulator. Open regulator a bit. You are close to permitted speed. Be ready to close the regulator. Open regulator a bit. Close regulator to 0. Pull train brake handle towards you to apply braking force. You drive faster than permitted speed. Close regulator to 0. You are close to permitted speed. Be ready to close the regulator. Open regulator a bit. Set reverser to full cutoff in front direction. Open regulator a bit. Open regulator a bit. Reduce cutoff below 50% to go into normal operating range. Open regulator a bit. You are close to permitted speed. Be ready to close the regulator. Steam consumption is too high. Decrease position reverser or regulator. You are close to permitted speed. Be ready to close the regulator. Open regulator a bit. Steam consumption is too high. Decrease position reverser or regulator. You are close to permitted speed. Be ready to close the regulator. Move train brake handle into driving position. Open regulator a bit. Set reverser to full cutoff in front direction. Open the cylinder cocks to get rid of water from the cylinders. Open the cylinder cocks to get rid of water from the cylinders. Open regulator a bit and wait for pressure to build in valve. Open regulator a bit. Close the cylinder cocks to save steam and increase tractive effort. Reduce cutoff below 50% to go into normal operating range. Open regulator a bit.
I don't really see much AI traffic. Not much traffic.
Right, Frank. Just an interesting. Don't really rival completely different games. I quite like this one. It could be better, but we'll see what happens. So, yeah, thank you all for watching.